Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Europa Universalis 4. Now, since I last recorded, I have installed Windows 10 on my computer, and man, does it ever do some weird things. For some reason, whenever I have like one of my function keys, F1 through 12, assigned to start recording, which I've always done, the screen goes black on me. So I had to go digging around on the keyboard for a button that's not assigned to anything in a Paradox game, which is, you know, sometimes a task, and assign it to the start recording game. Man, is that annoying. Windows 10, you are a fickle bitch, I gotta tell you that. So, what I've decided to do in this episode, and probably the next few episodes, is to start rebuilding my navy. So, no, national institutions. New stability or points? I guess we'll take stability. Because technically, well, we're at 0, we have no admin points. Alright, so building a navy. That is something that we are lacking at the moment. So first I want to look at something. Now, navy. Thinking maybe building a couple grand shipyards first. Will be better in the long run, because shipbuilding time minus 50%, ship cost minus 50%. So we can build those like in these areas right here. Because this is what we were calling our... This is what we were referring to as our like, shipyard of the realm. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait for those to build. And then we're going to construct all of our ships in there, because we'll be able to get it done quicker and cheaper by, you know, micromanaging just a little bit. And if you were wondering why there wasn't an episode up yesterday, it's because I've been itching and antsy to start playing Vicky 2. So, because the series is kind of winding down, there's less than 100 years left in the game, and it's not my most popular series, what I'm going to be doing is alternating. Vicky 2 is going to go up a day, and then this is going to fill in the gaps between Vicky 2. So, no big deal, just 3 episodes a day is stretching the limit of what I'm able to produce at this moment in time. Baden. Oh, I forgot about him. Yeah, we can bring him back now. Do we make an alliance here? Same religion, royal marriage alliance. Yes, we did. Alright. So let's just crank this up. I swear to God, I keep hitting this button. Maybe I just missed it a couple times. Austria, get out of my fucking land. Man, it never ceases to amaze me how quickly the AI can put an army back together. They are always able to quickly do that. Do we really need a fort right here in Warsaw anymore? Well, it is the capital. It has open building slots, too. I feel like we should utilize those. Trade depot, local trade power. We already have this one there, so that'd be an upgrade. Yep, send you out. And we have... Oh, we can't build a building here. And we can't build a building there. So we'll probably just upgrade the... Might as well upgrade the ones we already got in there. No point in not doing that. We have the money. We have the money. We have the manpower. Treasury looks amazing. Why do we have my maintenance slider all the way up on army guy? On my army. Having the foggiest. Let's crank that down. And we only have the one missionary out right now. Catholic zealots. Probably just because we're converting them at the moment. I believe so. Yeah, Windows 10, man. Whenever I upgrade is upgrade the right word? Let's just say change. Whenever I change operate, we look weak. Really? 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 My army, my standing professional army of 160,000 men, with 200,000 men left in reserve, looks weak. I will bitch slap anybody who thinks that. And we just lost a military leader. Probably have room for a few. Yeah, we can bring in 2. That's... Yeah, might as well. Pretty much guaranteed to be good. This guy's awesome. Pretty much guaranteed to be good at this point. So, this is an awesome guy. And you need a leader of this awesome guy. And you need a leader... 4 armies, 4 leaders of this awesome guy. They're all pretty good, but that's what... It's kind of what happens when you have high tradition. It's too bad it decays down like that. But I guess it makes perfect sense. I mean, the decaying function makes more sense than previous incarnations of Paradox games. Like, I've been playing Vicky 2, like I said, and like relations in there, it's basically kind of static. You can increase it. You can increase your relations. National decline, what the fuck? The discovery of previously unknown continents and establishment of new trade routes, a new maritime era has been born. Explorers of a nation are returning home with highly sought-after cargo with spices, luxury, and commodities. God, Jesus Christ. Talk slower, Ben. Country as important as a trading nation has suddenly diminished, and we are faced with a sudden economic decline, forcing our government to regulate our expenditure. So, what are we ahead on? Because this is going to be for how long? 10 years. How many? We're 12 years ahead on military, so we'll go with military. Because that will decay, that'll go away by the time I actually need to tech up. That works. I can live with that. So as soon as these are built, well, actually, let's take a look at something in here. This will give us better 3-deckers. So this will give us better heavy ships, and we're almost there. Well, we'll see where we are. Well, this will be done in 2 months. 2 months. This won't be ready in 2 months. We just won't build any heavy ships until this is ready. We'll start with light ships because we don't have any of those, and we're going to need a ton of them. I feel like pirating Spain. England's my friend, so I'm not going to do them, but Spain's a bitch. They don't like me because I'm a different religion. So Spain, you are a bitch. Alright, so all those shipyards constructed. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to building ships. We have the money. Heavy frigate. And we're going to build everything over in here because they're cheaper and they'll build quicker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Come on. 19, 20. So we'll start with 20 ships. That's what we'll start with. We'll go from there. And the stock exchange is almost built in Warsaw too. So we're just, well, what I'm going to do in Warsaw is I'm going to upgrade all the buildings here. Should probably do that with, probably do that everywhere. Upgrade the buildings, because the upgrade buildings aren't going to take up a slot. They're going to take over the old, basically take over the old slot. Let's crank this up and wait for this to finish. So it'll be done in a few days, few weeks, few days now. I probably need more transport ships too. There's that. Oh, and we can tack up. Yep, there's that. So why don't we? No, we're not going to destroy it. We have a university. We have this. See, right now we have a barracks. Local manpower 100%. All right. Bastion for 800 gold. Oof, that's pricey. There's not really anything left to upgrade. We can build a manufactory. Yeah, why not? We have, well, like I said, we have the money right now. Might as well utilize it correctly. I wish I had more shipyards now. Get this done quicker. Well, at least we're starting to catch up in Diplotech. We were behind by a lot for a while there. And actually, this next one, but this is going to be a little while. This is a while. It'll get me from the regular frigate to the great frigate. Still a little ways off. The first one's about to finish. No, the first one already did finish. Right here in Riga. Riga? God, I had the pronunciation down correctly, and now I don't remember it. Oh well, no big deal. Man, if I could really take a fight to Spain, that would make me happy. Because they've seriously been bitches for a while now. So let's look at trade, and where's the end node? Here it is. No, that's not an end node because it goes up this way too. But we could pirate there. And is this an end node? No, this is not an end node because it continues off into the Mediterranean. Is this an end node? This is an end node right here. The fuck did... Oh, wait. Jesus Christ, hang on a sec. I confused the shit out of myself there. I was looking at this, I was like, Spain took all this land? No, I'm on the wrong map mode. So probably over here might be best. Wherever Spain has the most power. So this is... France has the most power there. Followed by Brabant, Great Britain. Yeah, Spain is not even in here. Spain, so right down here would probably be the best place to go. Yeah, Spain. If I wanted to fuck with them, right over here. That's where I'd want to go. So, well, I can wait for a couple more ships to finish, and then I'd like to send maybe a dozen there. So maybe wait for 2 more rounds of ships to finish, and then send them off over in that direction. Might actually have to cut this episode a little bit short today, just a few minutes, just because I'm running out of time. I have to go to work, unfortunately. See, what's getting me... Ooh, Austria is fighting the Ottomans. What gets me sometimes is, like, I want to do this more. I want to make more content. I want to make better content. But just don't have the time. Not at the moment. Gotta work. Alright, oh, that takes a long time to build. I forgot about that. I definitely should upgrade the... they're expensive. They're pricey. Do I really want to upgrade? I could upgrade some of them. That's a 2. That's a 1. That's a 3. That's a 2. 2. 2. And 3. So there's only 1 left, and it's this one. That's not a big deal. I think more shipyards would be a good idea. Grand shipyard for 300. We'll take all this land right here and turn it into the shipyard of the empire. That sounds like a good idea to me. All right, so that's 8, I think. Move these guys down here. There should be a stable government. I believe we have a stable... Fuck you, game. God damn it. Just likes poking me in the face, doesn't it? Like, I love this game. Don't get me wrong. I love this game. But sometimes it's just like, you know, it's constantly, like, taking the screws to you. Like, oh, you think you're doing good? Well, I'm gonna fuck with you. Oh, you still think you're good? I'm gonna fuck with you more. Scandinavia. They always have that province? I forgot about that. No, they did always have it. But before, this used to be theirs, and I thought it was one. That's what that was. So what time is it? 6:07 in the morning right now. I have a little bit more time. I'll keep going a little bit. Can build provincial... Of course I can. Truces will expire with everybody. February of 36, so next year. Yeah. Everybody's done pretty soon. Improve relations. So the aggressive expansion is still decaying out. Lithuania would not trust Poland to die properly. That is well said. Oh, you motherfuckers. March my ass. Well, you should probably maybe keep this small secondary army somewhere over on this side of the empire. I mean, everybody else is stacked where there's going to be conflict in Austria and near France. Yeah, I'm building some more buildings, some more ships. Oh, looks like we're just going to meet up in the middle. Well, that saves me some time. Oh, there we go. And done. Yeah, why don't you just well, where's Moscow? I feel like we're near it. There it is. Let's just hang out in Moscow. They finally understood that we pose no threat. So people are starting to leave the coalition. There's a coalition map mode, isn't there? Was this always a button? What do I need to do this? Protestant, the dominant faith, the Holy Roman Empire. Oh, okay. East India trade. That's not going to happen. Catholic Empire, Protestant Empire. I don't think that's ever going to happen. Brabant is having them as an ally, I feel, is a good move. I feel like they will be staunch allies. We're defenders of the faith still, I think, too. I just realized I forgot to eat breakfast. I should do that before I leave for work. Alright, we've got a bunch... what we'll do is we'll get all 20, and then we'll send them over to Spain to fuck with Spain. Pirate their trade node there. I feel like that's a good idea. Like, if we go to the Baltic Sea trade node, most of it stays here. None of it's being lost to pirates. So we don't need to worry about that. If we go over here to Novgorod, everything's leaving. Everything's getting pushed forward. That's exactly the way I wanted it. Everything's getting pushed into my area, where it's automatically collected. Hey, I'm starting to get the hang of trade. Starting to. It's taken me a while, but I'm starting to fucking get it. See, I have to start getting ready for work in 19 minutes. I guess this will be a standard length episode. Keep looking at my... like, I want to do this, but I also don't want to be late for work. Oh, I love being powerful. This has been a lot of... I know this has not been my most popular series ever, but, man, I've had a lot of fun. Just because it's been, you know, like a roller coaster, up and down and up and down and up and down, and the game's been fucking with me a lot, and, you know, I've made mistakes, things like that. It's been fun, though. A lot of cool stuff has happened. All right, done ship. And this next one is going to finish in 2 months. We're going to take all these light ships. All of our leaders are taken up right now. Oh, okay. Brothers of the Faith. Aid in the Magdeburgian Munster nationalist war against Magdeburg. The defenders of the faith were obliged to protect them. So we just went to war. Let's see. So who is on... Holland is the main protagonist on this side. Casus Belli nationalism. So let's take a look at diplomacy. Can I... march armies into their land? I can. Saxony will grant me access, basically. So, I guess we'll actually do something. Let's take care of this. Whoop. Let's send some armies over here. Now, they have a fort here. So who's got the highest siege ability? 2, 0, 3. This guy. We're gonna go right over here. And what about you? And you're pretty good too. So you two are going to head over here, and we're going to help out. Defenders of the Faith, we are obliged to help them out. I'm fine with that. A little bit of conflict, unseen conflict. I'm fine with that. That's cool. Not terribly worried about attrition this time around, just because it's not going to be a big deal. Supply limit of 36 and 41. Actually, if I'm going to be sitting on a province... All these truces just ended. So who else am I at war with? Munster. Who else am I at war with here? Holland. Why don't we... actually go fight Holland's army instead? Surrendered. Alright, let's go get them. Let's go get them. And apparently they're just going to sit there and take it. Oh, crushed. Didn't stand a chance. Didn't stand a chance. And these guys are coming at me, actually. So hopefully we can bitch slap the shit out of Holland for a little bit, because they've been a pain in my ass for a little bit now. Yep, there we go. And there's that. Most of the troops that are left are like international. Is there actually something to siege down here? I guess there is. Walls breached. I didn't think there was anything to siege down there, but I guess there was. Alright. Well, that should be pretty much one war. Did everybody finish over here? It looks like everybody finished. Yeah. So let's bring all of the ships over here. We're gonna merge them together, and then what we're gonna do is we're going to, because we have guys in here we don't want, we are going to create a new unit, and we're gonna knock over all the transports, and then we're gonna select this unit, and I believe we don't have room for a leader, unfortunately. Like, what about you? How good are you? 362? I like how 362 is now like, meh. Well, you guys, it's not a big deal. We're going to send on a privateer mission to, which trade node were we looking at? It was this one. It's not on the list. Lubeck, North Sea, Genoa, Ragusa, Constantinople, Crimea, White Sea, Aleppo, Tunis, Novgorod. Okay. Huh. I wonder why... Huh. So Genoa... Ragusa... Why this one, but not this one? Constantinople... Alexandria... the Crimea, the White Sea, Aleppo, Tunis, Novgorod. But not these, neither of those ones appear on the list. Lubeck we could do. Well, we could try Genoa. So we'll add 98 trade power to Genoa. We'll increase our trade value. Current trade power of 0. Well, basically we'd take it away from them. Tuscany, Provence, Spain is 3rd on there. So we can't... that sucks. We can try it. Let's just send them over there. See what happens. Alright, well, with that, I'm going to end this episode right here. If you have enjoyed it, just drop me a like, leave me those comments right down below, and if you're interested in more Benjamin and Magnus plays Europa Universalis 4, just subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time.